That's right, Jim. The mayor says last night was the biggest turnout at a city council meeting that he has ever seen. Well, today, Mayor Dan Mandel told me the city is working on identifying how many homeless camps there are in the city and where they are exactly. Mandel says the priority is to remove what he describes as the most dangerous campsites found under bridges and along hiking trails.
It's very frustrating that a criminal option is the only option we are willing to consider at this point.
But I think enough is enough, guys. Church Street house got burned down not too long ago because the squatters in there.
For nearly 2 hours, at least 30 people, including people who are homeless, spoke up about Elmira's new camping law. It includes up to 90 days in jail for anyone camping in the city without permission and a fine of up to $500. A second violation within 18 months calls for up to 1 year in prison and a fine of up to $1,000. Most people who spoke were against it.
The homeless are not the people you think. It's not just the folks you see. It's people who are staying wherever they can, at whoever's house.
Mayor Dan Mandel said he wanted to see criminal penalties reintroduced into a final version of the law after another fire at a homeless camp forced the bridge to partially close. The mayor says he is also hearing concerns about crime and trash left behind in public spaces, including needles.
That doesn't mean we're going to go in with a heavy hand and charge these people with crimes. That's going to be a last resort, okay? I just want everybody to know that. My first and foremost is to get these people help, and give them the treatment that they need.
These are not easy issues. I would address the question, what would Jesus do, with a simple answer. Jesus would touch people and cure them. That's what Jesus would do. We do not have the ability to do that. The city is responsible for public safety. The county is responsible for public services, for human services.
I'll just say it's with a heavy heart that I will be voting in favor of this resolution.
This is too broad of a stroke for a very, very complex and multi-layered issue, and this just isn't it.
I do not want anyone to get blamed that doesn't deserve it. And to answer what would Jesus do, Jesus had the answer to everything. That means he would listen to injustice being served on both sides.
Yes, right.
The law then passed in a 5-2 vote, with Cook and Grasso voting no.
Okay, yeah, there's some drug use, there's some violence, there's some crime. But why let a few bad people say we're all that way? Exactly. I haven't had drugs, I don't do alcohol, I don't fight. You guys say we're a camp. No, we're a community.
Amen. Amen.
The law also authorizes Elmira Police, the Code Department, and Sanitation Department to remove homeless campsites and all personal belongings.